Losing a home is devastating. But what happens when the little habitat that remains has no water? For wildlife, the search for water can become a deadly journey. This is the fourth most devastating way climate change is destroying wildlife. Water is life. Every animal, from the smallest frog hiding beneath a leaf to Africa's largest elephant, depends on fresh water every single day. But climate change is making water harder to find. As global temperatures rise, rivers shrink, wetlands dry up, and droughts last longer than ever before. In northern Nigeria, rising temperatures and irregular rainfall are putting enormous pressure on rivers, ponds, and grazing lands. Some seasonal waterholes that once supported wildlife through the dry season now disappear weeks earlier than they used to. Animals are forced to travel much farther in search of water. The journey is exhausting, the risks are enormous, some collapse from dehydration. Others wander into farms and villages, where they may be injured or killed during conflicts with people trying to protect their crops and livestock. For young animals, the danger is even greater. Without enough water, many never survive their first dry season. This crisis is unfolding across the world. In southern Africa, prolonged droughts have left elephants, buffaloes, and antelopes competing for shrinking water sources. In parts of Australia, record-breaking drought has devastated wetlands that millions of birds rely on during migration. Even in famous wildlife reserves, rangers sometimes watch helplessly as lakes shrink and animals gather around the last remaining pools. When too many animals depend on too little water, disease spreads more easily, competition becomes fierce, and the weakest often don't survive. The impact doesn't stop with thirsty animals. As wetlands dry out, fish populations decline. Fewer fish mean less food for birds, crocodiles, and otters. Plants wither, insects disappear. The entire food web begins to unravel. One disappearing river can affect hundreds of species. Climate change doesn't just remove water, it destabilizes entire ecosystems. Imagine crossing miles of scorching land under the blazing sun, only to reach a river that no longer exists. For countless wild animals, that heartbreaking reality is becoming more common every year. But even when water returns, it doesn't always bring life. Sometimes it arrives with overwhelming force, destroying everything in its path. Coming up next, subscribe to my channel to see the third destructive way climate change is taking its toll on wildlife. The third most devastating way climate change is destroying wildlife: extreme weather disasters. Comment, like, and share.